never pay an employee to guess. I mean, why would I pay an employee to guess?
Guess what you're thinking, guess what the goal is.
Guess what the goal is,
guess
guess
what the job is.
How I'm doing.
Okay.
You know, how am I being measured? So you hire a sales manager, and it might be very easy to assume that the sales manager knows what a sales manager is supposed to do.
Go out and get sales.
The answer to that is yes, but they need goals. They need objectives, and they need to be evaluated on a regular basis. So anyway, the appraisal process, if there's anything that I leave with you folks today, it is to say, make it routine. I would say no less than once a quarter. And you might go, I don't have time for that. I said, well, do you actually have time to put out fires when stuff's not happening?
But then if you have a multi-level company, the manager does a review of his 15 employees. It's not like the CEO is doing an evaluation of 150 employees or 200 employees.
Yeah. Look, I'm not going to skirt this issue. There's no question that the CEO might have an opinion about somebody's employee, you know, in the hierarchy, but it's still up to that manager to have the regular checkups. When you create the metrics around the objectives that have been given somebody, it's pretty clear. You just go, wow, you're kicking the hell out of this one. That is fabulous. Great job. That's a really important objective. So we're excuse me. So we're missing the mark on this one. So what's getting in the way? Mm-hmm. That, for me, that's generally one of the more valuable questions that a manager can extend to a direct report, is to say, we're falling short on this. What's getting in your way?
And especially if they get the same response from 4 or 5 different employees, like, okay, this is the issue with this employee and this is the issue with this employee, then they need to look into that issue.
Well, and it could be a structural issue where there's a lack of information, there's a lack of reporting. In many respects, there could be a simple lack of training. I shouldn't say simple. Training is hard.
And that's why you need a video. Because with a training video, it's a consistent message.
Bruce is making a plug. Okay,
yeah,
I got it. Okay. So the appraisal process, I guess if there was anything that I wanted to say, is make them routine. Have your own process for doing them, which should include reviewing objectives and status of progress against objectives. And then if things are falling, number one, if things are right on target, you got to praise the employee.
And then leading into the next subject, what if things aren't going well?
Okay. Well, the next subject and the last step that we'll cover today is termination.